What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James, and we back in these streets. You know what it is. I ain't gonna be hollering and screaming and yelling. I did all that yesterday. The Mavs is back in these finals. You know, like the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the Super Bowl. From no playoffs last year to the finals this year. What? What front office? That's what I'm talking about, front office. Front office didn't stay packed. Front office told us, Nico Harris, I'm going to keep going back. Front office told us, what you seeing this last year, not going to happen again anymore because we're going to be building championship teams after this. That's what Nico said. Delivered on his promise. Stayed hella aggressive. Like I said, you went and got... Oh, I'm sorry. I just got a message from my owner of my job. Sorry about that. But as I said before, the acquisition of Kyrie Irving, and you got him at a low ass price because you know all the BS was going, but y'all still finagled it. And then not only that, y'all had to keep him. Y'all did it. Not only, and then when y'all knew y'all got him in, you know, mid-season, whatever, you know, when y'all picked him up, it's like y'all knew this was going to be a process. I knew when they picked up Kyrie Irving in the trade, that year it wasn't going to be anything. It wasn't going to immediately produce dividends. It wasn't immediately, because they had to learn each other. They had to still add more to the team. So once they picked him, I wasn't hyped about that year because we still was missing inside players. You still had Dwight Powell, JaVale McGee. You had no inside work. All you was doing is living and dying by the three. Kyrie Irving was not going to change the landscape of that organization. But what he did do is what Luka had been wanting. He needed a bona fide 1A, 1B, whatever you want to call it. He needed a sidekick. He hadn't had one besides Jalen Brunson. And Jalen Brunson gone. So once Jalen Brunson left, you need to get another sidekick. And the Mavs didn't sit on their hands. They listened to their superstar. He said, you got to get me some players or I might not be here. And they said, okay, we're going to get on there and do that. And they went in, got Kyrie, and they kept him in the offseason, you know. And it's just been a godsend. Those two have been working immaculately. We've talked about it time and time again, how those two have just worked lovely. I knew it was going to work. So many people in these streets were talking about it ain't going to work because they two ball-dominant guards. I knew it was going to work. I knew that was what Luka needed because I knew Kyrie could play off of Luka. Kyrie is a smart, very intelligent, high IQ basketball player. He knows how to make it work. When everybody says the ones that are going to make it work, he knows how to make it work because when you're a high IQ basketball player, you know how to play with somebody else. It's just like I was pretty nice in the hoop court, on a hoop game. If I play with somebody who was really nice too, you feel how you feel them out, see how they play, you know, where they like their spots, and then y'all just feed off each other. Sometimes he may come down and take 2 or 3 shots in a row because he's feeling it, and you let him do that, and you do the other things, play some defense, get rebounds, assists. And then when it's your time, or you kind of just feel how he's playing, and then you kind of pick your spots, and you kind of tell yourself when it's time to go. And if y'all got that relationship like that, you tell him, hey, dog, I'm going hard this game. Let me do my thing. Boom. I feel like they do that, and they have that type of relationship, and that's why it works. But once again, Dwight Powell was nothing to us. Not hating on Dwight Powell, because thank you for the service. But nobody was ever scared of Dwight Powell. No team feared us on the inside. We was constantly getting out rebounded. Defense was on the perimeter good. Inside defense atrocious because we had no rim protection. That was the biggest thing. You need to get Luka a big man, athletic big man, because Luka's a lob guy. Luka lob. He's one of the best lob guys in the NBA. You get him athletic bigs, turns his team, makes his team a whole different team, and that's what they did. They seen what Luka needs. Luka needs athletic bigs. He gets athletic bigs like Gafford and Lively. You see what happens. And like I said, you went and drafted Lively. That's your cornerstone right there. You seen what that young boy does. You seen what that young boy does. He missed game 4. They lost. I thought the energy went out the building. You get what I'm saying? The energy went out the building when he was gone. That's how much that rook is. Man, he's a highly intelligent basketball player too. Played at the University of Duke. 7'1", legit. 7'1", 7'2". Wingspan is crazy. And just, man, watch him. He's so silky smooth. He knows how to play the game, pick and roll. He knows give and go. He knows when to catch the ball, who to throw the ball out to, outlet it to. Man, he knows how to space. And Gafford is just steady. He's like that muscle guy that you need, that muscle in the middle, blocking shots, getting physical, being that dirty grunt. You feel me? And athletic. And Lively's more like that athletic 7-footer that can do so many things. He's going to be a stretch center too. I think he'll be able to shoot that three. He was doing it in his pre-camp workout. He was spraying them threes. So continue to watch him. He's going to be able to shoot them threes like a Wemby. Watch. And then PJ Washington, damn, he won a game at OKC. He was turning up. Feel me? Derrick Jones Jr. has been a godsend. I just thought Derrick Jones Jr. was a journeyman. I never thought two thoughts about Derrick Jones Jr., but man, he's really come along, and you got to give Jason Kidd a big hand, bro. He's done his damn thing. I've been with you, Jay Kidd, from the beginning. When they picked you and people was like, what is Kidd doing? I ain't never waver on you, dog. You did get on my nerves a little bit, but I feel like you the coach you're a good coach. I like you. I think you're going to continue to grow and be a great coach, and this is what's happening. So just excited about it. Dallas versus these Boston Celtics. We're winning, okay? We're getting another chip. We're going to have 2 championships, okay? Because we're going to be fully healthy. Cleveland going to be healthy. He's off the injury report. Lively got them all that rest. Luka has rest. Yes, they got Tatum. Yes, they got Brown. Dogs, animals, beasts. But, we got some P.J. Washingtons and some Derrick Jones Jr. that can affect them. Okay, they not saying they can stop them, but they can affect them. Who's stopping or affecting Kyrie and Luka? Because when I seen Luka's numbers against Boston, that boy was averaging a triple-double, and he was having immaculate numbers, and Kyrie was averaging damn near 25. So y'all ain't got nothing for them. Feel me? And, KP is going to be coming back from the Celtics, which I hope he does, because I want to see KP play against them. It's going to be a great matchup. I think it may go to 6-7 games, but I think the Mavs are going to take it. And think of how they did it. On the road against the Clippers, their nemesis, which I thought was going to be the hardest round because they had 3 stars in Harden, Paul George, and Kawhi. I ain't going to lie. Kawhi being out those few games definitely did help. I said, we got over the hump with the Clippers. We was going to beat OKC. Because as soon as OKC was the number 1 seed, I knew we could beat them. I knew we could get the great draw, just beat them Clippers because we could beat OKC. Said it. We got past some Clippers, smacked OKC. Then when it was 3-2 with Denver over Minnesota, I said, hey, if we play the Nuggets, I feel like they're going to beat us. It's a bad matchup for us. It just felt like a bad matchup. But I said, if we get them Timberwolves, we're going to beat them Timberwolves. Got them Timberwolves, and we beat them. I said 7 games, beat them in 5. Woo. Now we got these Celtics. Going to be a great series, and we're going to be going to their house. But I think Kyrie remembers a lot of things about Boston and what they was talking that trash about him. So I think he wants to get back. And honestly, Luka's in the finals in the first time in his career. He's been getting close, and now he's here. I don't think he's saying, nah, I'm not going to be denied. And he going to have rest. You about to see career numbers for Luka in these playoffs, dog. Watch. He about to go crazy, and I can see him being MVP in these finals and taking that chip. That's what we talking about. And one more thing. I'm tired of all these people talking about how Luka be crying. Luka cry every play. Yeah, he does cry. Sometimes it gets on my nerves. He does cry. But you tell me one superstar in the NBA that don't cry. Kobe Bryant, do y'all remember him? That dude cried every single play. Every time Kobe went to the hole, hey, oh, hey, smacking his hands, called a foul. That was Kobe all the time. That was Jordan. All the greats do it. And another thing, all these people be out there hating on Luka. Kobe wasn't hating. When Kobe was alive, Kobe was giving Luka all kind of flowers. I seen Jordan walk up to Luka in the All-Star like, what's up? Give him a hug, like, what's up? Because, see, the stars know. So we ain't listen to the Kendrick Perkins or the Charles Barkleys or the Shaqs or whoever that want to diss Luka, because them greats love him. You know why? Because they like you, like us. Mamba mentality. You got that mentality that we all have. All the greats have. But now y'all hating on him, and Jordan and Kobe used to do the same damn thing. So lay off Luka with the crying, because both of those greats did it all the time. Facts. All of them. So, just excited. Can't wait to get this series popping. Let's go, Mavs. We getting this chip, dog. At least, Texas Rangers. I ain't a Texas Rangers fan, but hey, they in Texas. Let's get it. Dallas Stars. I don't follow hockey, but hey, let's get it. I know they battling, I believe, Edmonton Oilers right now. So let's get it. But Mavs, we've been here since '86, since Uwe Blah, Brad Davis, Roy Tarpley. Feel me? Orlando Blackman. You feel me? Derek Harper. Detlef Shrimp. You feel me? We've been in there long. James Donaldson. We've been here that long. You know what I mean? So let's get it. And there's one last thing. This is about the Micah Parsons thing we talked about on the Star Show and on the on the Burgers and Blitzes and the Big Star Show. I just want to say this. Everybody is talking. Everybody has their own opinions about this Micah Parsons thing. Like I said, OTAs is voluntary. You don't have to be there. You don't have to show up. Ain't nobody tripping. But Dak Prescott's there. You feel me? And he's fighting for his deal. And he's there. And I give him that props because he's there. I got to be there for my young people. And that's the only thing I'm saying about Parsons. I think that's what a lot of people are saying about Parsons. I don't think a lot of people are dissing Parsons. And people who are trying to make it like that, that's weak to me in my opinion. A person can say, hey, even the coach said he missed the opportunities. You have a new defensive coordinator and Mike Zimmer. You have new guys on the defense, Eric Kendricks, linebacker. You have new pieces. You lost pieces. Now you have new pieces. And we get it. It's voluntary. But, the leadership thing, I just think that was an opportunity missed, in my opinion. Help them young players. You don't have to do, if you don't want to go through the drills, I don't know. I'm not in the NFL, and I'm not behind the scenes. So I ain't going to sit there and try to diss on Michael Parsons about this or not, because I'm not in them OTAs. I'm not in behind the scenes. I don't know all that's going on as far as that jibber jabber back and forth. From the outside in, and a few people I talk to, it's just that, continue to grow as a leader, because as I said before, when them players was over, him and CeeDee Lamb said it themselves. So I think that's why a lot of us are holding him to the fire, because after that playoff loss, he immediately said, him and CeeDee said, we got to get better. We got to be better leaders all the way around. We got to step our game up and be better leaders. Well, I feel like this is one of the ways you show the leadership. Come to these OTAs, because guess what? Minicamp and training camp right around the corner. Feel me? It's not like the OTAs is here and then you got to wait a whole 2 months before you go to training camp. No, OTAs is there, and then boom, training camp is right behind it. So it's not like you're not getting ready for camp anyway, and them young boys need you. You feel me? Them young boys need you. Them young boys, Zimmer, all them people need Micah Parsons. You feel me? And then I heard his brother saying, what y'all gonna say when he become all-pro? Well, I ain't having no doubt he's not going to become an all-pro. He's that great of a player. I mean, he's one of the top 5 players in the NFL right now. Nobody is doubting that at all. Ain't nobody doubting his skill set. That's what nobody's talking about. Nobody doubts his skill set. His skill set is ridiculous. Michael Parsons is a animal. But he put it out there, so a lot of us are just saying, hey, we're just holding you to the fire and want you to continue to be great, and want you to continue to be more of a vocal leader on the field, off the field, not just talking, putting in the work, just because a lot of the young players are looking at you now. You a veteran now, you feel me? So now the young people are looking towards you. And so if they don't see you there, maybe they wonder. That's all I'm saying. Ain't no hate, dog. So everybody who's trying to make it like that and make it like you against a player, that's really whack. And y'all really starting the BS beef, because it ain't no beef. It's just people speaking their minds saying, hey, it's missed opportunities, and you said you wanted to be the leader. That was an opportunity. Stop making it more than it is. Stop trying to create the beef with all the Cowboys people, because it's not. We just want to continue to Micah to continue to grow in the leader that he said he was going to be. Big Game James. I'm out.